And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. The kid is our man to watch, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, it's not about the pitches you get. It's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
They're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under .250. He's really had his way with the offense.
The kid will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes, so we'll see if that comes into play.
And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Murphy's got it. He's to out. Second for 1. On to first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in, the kid. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Stubbs. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4-0. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Wow, what a dive. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. The kid will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this seventh inning.
High and deep to right center field. Stubbs looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first two games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
The kid gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
We got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things.
Jack Bassett will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 5-1. Good night from Denver.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.